What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Daily Dat Trick. This is going to be part 2 of our day here at Epcot, and it's not just any day at Epcot. It is Flower&Garden Festival. They've got a bunch of gardens and a bunch of flowers all over the park, and they even got different sculptures of flowers in the shapes of different Disney characters around the entire park. So we're going to be looking at more of those. If you didn't see part 1, make sure to go back and check that video out. I will link that at the top there. We went on a bunch of rides, Frozen Ever After, and we even ate at the Garden Grill. And let me tell you, that's some of the best food that I have had at Walt Disney World yet, both times that I've been here. Such an amazing experience. We saw Mickey, Chip, Dell, all of them. So without further ado, I'm here, you're here. This is the Daily Dat Trick. Let's go have some more fun at Epcot. Our first ride for part 2 of this video is going to be Soaring Around the World. One of my favorites at Disneyland, DCA, California Adventure, and one of my favorites here as well. So we are here in line, and I absolutely love the Soaring Around the World attraction. However, I love Soaring Over California over at Disneyland, and I know they have changed it to Soaring Around the World, and I kind of understand why they've done that, because they're trying to flip DCA into more IPs, and there's more lands opening up in that area, and like, you know, it wasn't quite you know, up to people's standards when DCA first you know, came out to the public. So I do miss Soaring Over California. It's a part of my childhood and was one of my favorite rides growing up. With that said, I still love Soaring Around the World, and I mean, you know, I feel like Soaring Around the World is more fitting for Epcot, so I think it should be here. But it should be Soaring Over California back over at California Adventure, or at least you should be able to pick one screen, Soaring Around California, and the other screen is Soaring Over the World. Soaring Over California, Soaring Around the World. I flipped them. But you know what I mean. But I love this attraction. Can't wait to go on it. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. That attraction is absolutely amazing. Like I said, I do prefer Soaring Over California, but I don't care. I mean, that's just as good. I mean, let's be real, it's just as good. So amazing. All right, we are out of the Land Pavilion now, and we are headed over to Finding Nemo and the aquarium. So we're gonna go ride Finding Nemo, and as you come out of Finding Nemo, it leads you straight through the aquarium. So we're gonna get all of that and see some fishies.
Big old blue.
All right, we are off the Finding Nemo ride and stepping out into the aquarium. Super stoked about this place. Last time we were here, we saw some divers and all that stuff, but the aquarium is one of my favorite things here. So let's take a look at it. This is the ocean life area, and we got some coral reef. There's a dory fish there. Another one coming. That one looks more like dory. Saltwater tanks are one of my favorite things in this world.
Yep, and there's Nemo.
There's Nemo right here. My wife and I actually have a saltwater tank, but it's not currently put together.
Yeah.
But we do enjoy this whole hobby of having saltwater, and this is our dream to have something like this someday. Check out this over here. Looks like some more coral. Looks like a big anemone. Oh no, I don't think that's an anemone. Something. There's a yellow tang in there. I saw some clownfish. Got a scuba diver over there cleaning the reef. Scrubbing away. He's doing something. Fixing something or cleaning something.
Carving something.
One thing that I just worried.
Look at that. There's two sharks and the Mickey.
Over that Nancy right there.
That is
Stingray.
cool.
Whole nose stingray.
It's a hammerhead. I don't know what that thing is.
It's huge.
Christian. Ooh, what is that?
They're on the screen. They're flashing.
Look how big it is. He looks like
There's some dolphins back here that you can see peeking out of that. There's one right there. They're not coming out into this big aquarium, but they're back there doing something. I'm not sure what, maybe feeding. But every once in a while you can see them swim through that little part of the window there. There he is.
oh, look, it's right there. Wow, look at that.
Those going quickly from there.
Look at, oh, he's gonna eat it.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right, we've headed out of Undersea Adventures with Nemo and the aquarium. One of the coolest places in all of Epcot, in my opinion. Just seeing all the aquarium. I love aquariums, and like I said, Ashley and I have had a saltwater fish tank in the past. Unfortunately, we moved and all the fish died because of ick. So we had to get rid of that tank, but we definitely want to get some more in the future. Spaceship Earth. Every time I get close to this thing, I'm just in awe of how giant it is. So I had to come up here and get this shot of the central fountain with the return of the original fountain that was here when Epcot opened, just to see how beautiful it is. And I would have to agree, it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing at night, but you know, we want to see the World Showcase and all that stuff. Don't know if I'll be back here when it turns night because we came in through the Skyliner. Skyliner doesn't take you in the front of the entrance. But I just wanted to see this because, man, it's amazing. Just the sheer size of this takes your breath away. I always see videos of this front courtyard, especially when it first opened over on YouTube, and it's been a personal dream or on my bucket list to come here and you know, film it for my channel. So finally able to do that, and you know, just like every video I've seen in person, takes my breath away. You have to come see this for yourself. Absolutely perfect. I wanted to get this awesome Sorcerer's Mickey Flower and Garden Festival.
Including when taking photographs. The exception would be when eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave.
That building that they're building right there is going to be the home of the future Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind roller coaster here at Epcot. Also, back there is going to be the Let's Play Pavilion. Super interactive space for kids and parents to play. That circle back there is also going to be, I think, no, that's the Play Pavilion, that circle back there. All right, we're gonna hit test track now. Because of COVID, you cannot design your own car, but you can still ride the track, and that's the fun part. So we're gonna go ahead and ride that now. I wanted to ask Mom, what was your review so far on the Flower and Garden Festival, from what you've seen?
From what I've seen, I've really loved it. I love all the characters. I really love what they've done with all the flowers and the smell, the whole vibe. It's just a huge vibe for me. I really, really do love it. I can't wait until we can be done riding rides to see more.
Right? We're gonna walk all the way through World Showcase. The park does close in 2 hours, but we come in on the Skyliner, which is on the other side, on the France Pavilion. So if we start walking on the other end, we can end the World Showcase and still walk all the way through it, even if they close the park and we're halfway through it. So we'll be good.
Awesome.
I promise. I'll take you through World Showcase.
Okay, sounds good.
But rides are fun.
Yes.
Are you happy, sissy? All right, go that way. Go. We have finally crossed over into the interior of the test track queue. It was shut down for a little bit, not sure what happened. They had to fix something, but we're finally on the inside. And I love this queue. All the cars and stuff. When we get over on this side, there's a car like all in pieces on the, like, suspended. It's sweet. There's that suspended car that I was just telling you about. It's like all in pieces. It's like a futuristic car or something. That's what it looks like normally. Is that supposed to be like a car of the future? The Chevrolet Envy. So this is this design studio, but due to COVID, like I said, they're not allowing you to design cars, but you get a little preview of what you would do. So you get to choose your color, your wheels, your frame, your engine, and all that.
And surface conditions.
Monitoring road surface. Connecting to OnStar. SIM car performance data acquired. Capability test results displayed and verified.
Now let's see how your vehicles compare when it comes to their efficiency.
Scanning SIM card for optimal eco-efficiency. Gauging eco-scan for aerodynamic
Yes, it's done. What'd you think?
That was way faster than I thought.
What'd you think, sis?
Oh my gosh. What'd you think? She did not like that. It upset her tummy big.
Test track, man. I love it. It was so fun. I got some good footage. Sissy, she liked the dark part. She liked the dark part, but not the fast part,
Yeah,
right?
she liked the beginning, just not the end.
It was super fast, huh?
Yes.
That's awesome. I love it. We finished up at Test Track, and now we're done with rides. We're gonna take one full lap around World Showcase. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna show you the different sides of each country in the World Showcase to end the night. And I'm gonna show you a piece of each country that we're going through. And the first stop is the Mexico Pavilion. So there's a restaurant inside of that pavilion there in the Mexico Pavilion. And it reminds me of the Blue Bayou. It's a boat ride that goes right next to that restaurant. And it was basically, you know, influenced after the Blue Bayou. All right, over here is the Norway Pavilion. We saw some of that earlier in my first video. I will link it up at the top here. We rode through Frozen and we got to see inside this pavilion as well as up close down there. So go ahead and hit that link if you'd like to see that. This is obviously the China Pavilion, and it's especially pretty at night. We're gonna go down here and take a look at everything and even go inside of the temple there. Those lion statues are awesome. There's really nothing back here. COVID has closed most of these shops so far, or at least right now. But just the architecture. Look at, there's like a little porch up there.
Yeah, I love it.
The detail on this temple is insane.
But like I said, they had to bring in Chinese artisans and craftsmen, try to capture everything.
As the cast member said, this is a temple that is in almost an exact replica, not of scale, but it's a temple in Beijing. I believe this is the Africa Pavilion.
I love the wood carvings that they do.
Yeah, the wood carvings are awesome, and I love the music, how the music changes. My vlogging stick broke, so apologies if there's shaky video, but this is the Germany Pavilion, and it's just so beautiful with this architecture, the suit of armor up there. Over here, and then they got a fountain right here in the middle. Got some shops. This pavilion is definitely alive and well. Everything is open. Lots of famous shops here. Everything is so authentic. I could spend all day in the World Showcase. Everything just looks so authentic. It makes you feel like you are actually in the country that the pavilion that you're visiting in. So when your friend says, I can't wait to travel around the world, you just say, let's just go to Epcot. You can do it there. Basically, that's all you need to do is come here. All right, I'm absolutely gonna butcher this, but I got a Hoffenhofer Hefescheifen.
So close.
Did I do it?
It's a Schafferhofer.
Schafferhofer
Hefescheifen. You're so close.
I can't do it. How about you say it for me?
Schafferhofer Hefeweizen.
There, that's what I got. So let's give it a shot. So as you heard in the video, this is the most Germany beer that they had. That was my request. I just want the most Germany beer that you possibly could get, and this was it. So here we go.
That's my
Wow, that is so different than what I'm used to. It's super sweet. It doesn't really taste like beer. It just tastes like kind of like juice with a little bit of alcohol in it. That's what it tastes like. Awesome though. Love it. What is this one?
The dark one. It's like coffee beer.
That's the light one.
Okay,
The
one
dark
second,
one.
sweet
The
boy.
light one. This is the dark one. Yeah, that's the fruit one.
Yeah, tastes like grapefruit.
That tastes like coffee.
Yeah.
So this is the Italy Pavilion. This pavilion is amazing, especially this fountain over here that we're gonna come up on.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said, there's authentic Italian food that you can get here. This fountain is amazing. The vibe of this pavilion, obviously Italy. It reminds me of the Venetian in Vegas. Obviously it's modeled after Italy and like the canals and all that stuff, but when I'm walking through here, it just makes me think of walking to the Venetian or through the Venetian in Las Vegas. So I want to say this is the America Pavilion, the Americas or whatever you want to say. But in there is a kind of like a museum, different American things. I've never been in there, but I've seen videos of it. So it's called the American Adventure is what's in there. But the architecture is still cool on the outside. We are at the Japan Pavilion. Again, the architecture is so true to being in Japan. I've never been in Japan, but I know that they hire representatives from those countries to come here and build these pavilions to make it as true to their culture as they possibly can. Loving this little walkway in the Japan Pavilion. Oh, they got some bonsai. Some bonsai trees here.
Oh, the bonsai tree.
Yeah, look at this one. This one's beautiful. Look at that one, looks like the tree of life.
It does. 60 years old.
Dang. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's more.
Oh my god.
Pineapple sake.
A bite.
Yo, that's amazing. This is the Morocco Pavilion, one of my favorites. Everything in this place is just so true to Morocco. And in case you didn't know, this pavilion was independently owned, but it was recently taken over by Disney. So a lot of people are wondering if they're gonna kind of put some Disney touch on it, maybe add some Aladdin theme in here, or maybe even potentially put an Aladdin theme attraction in here. That would be awesome. But yeah, that's no longer independently owned, and it is now owned by Disney. But I still love, I shouldn't say but, I love the attraction regardless, and to be honest, I'd love it even more if it's owned by Disney. We are here at the France Pavilion now, and Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is right over there. We'll go take a look at that here in a moment after we take a look at the rest of this. But look at this Beauty and the Beast floral sculpture, my absolute favorite movie. And this is the last thing that I'm seeing as far as Flower&Garden, so this is awesome. Everybody knows Beauty and the Beast is my absolute favorite movie, so I'm stoked to see that. Here's the rest of the France Pavilion here. That ice cream shop is right down here. Has the best ice cream ever. Not even in just Disney World. In my opinion, it's the best ice cream anywhere. Wraps all the way around. So here is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, and if you watch my first video, I'll go ahead and link that above again. They announced today while we're at the park that Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is gonna open October 1st, 2021 at the start of the 50th celebration, celebrating 50 years of magic at Disney World. There it is right there, Gusteau's. I cannot wait to ride Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. And you better believe I'm gonna be begging my wife to come back. Maybe not for the 50th, but shortly after. They got Remy himself posted up out here for Flower&Garden Festival. That will do it for part 2 of our day here at Epcot's Flower&Garden Festival. I hope you sincerely enjoyed today's video. We went on Test Track, we went on Nemo's Adventures, and we looked at the aquarium. We also went on Test Track, and we went on a grand tour of the World Showcase at night. I sincerely want to thank you guys for checking this video out, especially if you've made it this far. Please subscribe, hit that red button below. I hope that I have earned your subscription by this point. Be sure to like this video, share it around, post it on Facebook, whatever you can do. My channel has been growing lately, and I sincerely appreciate every single one of you for sticking around and going on this adventure with me. It's been a journey, but I want to thank you from the depths of my heart for being a part of my dream and making a YouTube channel. Stick around because we have more videos coming. Tomorrow, we have Rise of the Resistance, crossing our fingers. We have Hollywood Studios. We're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff out there. We have a bunch of reservations, making lightsabers, making droids, all that stuff. So hit that subscribe button so you can see all those experiences, be a part of all that adventure with us here on the Daily Dat Trick. Without further ado, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later.